G'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. Nice day again. Actually, I got out on the motorcycle a bit last night. It was pretty good. I went for a little tour, but it got real cold real fast. Now, I know I haven't done a whole lot on the motorcycle channel this year, but every time I get it, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to charge my my GoPro again. I forgot to charge again. I just keep forgetting. Stupid thing, but anyways. Hopefully I can get one ride in this year and get some footage, but man, it's been tough, let me tell you, because I haven't really been out that much. You know, I've been out maybe 5-6 times at the most, and nothing on a huge, major, nice, long ride either. It's kind of sucked. So I just, you know, this year's been nuts, wicked busy, and just haven't had the time. So it'd be nice if the weather would stretch out a bit and this would slow down here, my work, and then I could get out on that a bit more, but I don't think that's going to happen because, I don't know, a nice day today, but that bottom could fall at any time. Anyways, I'm just looking at the excavator here today from last night there, where we left her, and it's amazing, actually, the boom has sunk a bit. Because there's no lock for the boom to hold the boom up, which is odd. I'm thinking that's kind of strange. Usually there's a pin or something somewhere, but there's nothing. So I'm a little kind of The blade stayed up fine, but the boom itself has kind of gone down, well, quite a bit. Enough that you're going to be, you know, walking into it when you go through the door here. So so we might have to rig up something to hold it up. I don't know how, where, or what. This is plastic here, so there's not much to, you know, put a grab or two on there. Geez, I don't know. And I was looking at these teeth. I guess someone mentioned last night needs to remove the teeth and then keep digging just with the dewies there. Well, yeah, I was thinking of that too, and I actually started to look at them here, and I thought there was a hole here. Maybe there was one of those spring pin things go in, but no. These are put on and then hammered closed on each side, right there. So, I don't exactly know how to get those back off again without kind of wrecking them. So I'm like, oh, really? I tried getting under there with like a chisel-y punch. I wasn't doing nothing. So I guess if these things, whenever they would have been wore out, you would have, I don't know, air hammer maybe, and busted those off, and then they might have popped off better. I'm not gonna wreck it to take them off, so I think we're still faced at building a new bucket, unfortunately. A bucket like this, though, you could probably buy. Oh, it's probably $500-600 maybe, somewhere in around there. My big bucket that we got for this guy was about $1,000, I think, something like that. So this one's maybe not that much. It's maybe more like 400, something like that. But we want to build a bucket, don't we? That's right, we do. So not really much to them, you know, just the side abrasive or thicker side dewies here, which I've got. I think that's 1/2 inch. Bottom plate here's 1/2 inch, maybe a little thicker. It's actually like a grater blade, hard stuff though, but I believe, still have, yes I do, a piece of stuff from the other bucket here. I still got this stuff here that I could probably use, and it's that thickness. Probably about 3/4 inch. Might be a little heavy duty, but if it's gonna be a toothless guy, then well, this stuff's probably about the same, you know that? It's probably, yeah, it's 3/4 finger depth. So that'll work. That'll work good. So I think pretty much I've got all what I need here. Just to have to get her some dewies made up. You know, patterns, and get tracing out and cutting. Now that's not, of course, going to be today, because I got Funeral City happening today. So, but I just wanted to look at this thing again and see why it's kind of schlunked, you know, schlunked. But I don't know if I could just maybe hook a thing on here and then onto the bar. It's not very super strong there. You definitely wouldn't want to push the thing down and then and then the rip that bar off. So I don't know exactly how I want to do that yet. It's got to be something, you know, fairly good here. I'm just gonna let her sit all day today, and then we'll check her a bit later. Now I wonder too if I could maybe when I'm parking it, flip the bucket and then put something underneath it so it'll kind of hit there and then it won't kind of go any further. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out, but she definitely is going to need something to prop her up. That kind of sucks. I didn't think it would be doing that yet, but anyways. Yeah, and other than that, I don't know where else I could hook something to hold it. I guess you could hook something to, you know, one of the bars in the back here or something. Might be a little more solid than that guy, but then you're gonna have to take it off when you want to get on it anyways, which you would anyways. But yeah, I don't know, we'll have to figure something out. So anyways, this rendering my stuff here for you guys at the 720p 60 frame a second might have to end. I know it looks nice and it's a lot nicer, smoother video, but holy crap, last night's video when we did the playing and demoing on this, it was like 15 gigabyte, and that took a long time. Not necessarily to upload. Upload wasn't too bad. It was done in about 2 and a bit hours uploading, but it's the processing that takes forever. So holy crap. Because that 15 gig file should have been about 4 gig maybe if it was just in the regular 720 30 frame a second. I don't know why it's doing it so much different, but that or I might have to mess with the rendering program a little bit more and figure out kind of what's going on. I'm not exactly sure why it's making such a huge file, but it should work fine normally. But the new program I got here, the new movie studio, man, it makes huge files for some reason. You'd figure the new thing would be you know, better and stuff, but it's not. So anyways, I guess I better go do some work, and then I don't know what else we're doing today. Probably not a whole lot. Oh yes, I did read up on these track things too. That's why these things wouldn't take grease. Thanks for pointing that out too. Those are for tensioning the track, so they're pretty tensed now, we'll say. Or proper word would be taut. They're very taut. So I guess you could relieve that pressure, but they say if you're backing out this grease fitting here, there's a lot of pressure behind that now. Take it off very easily. They should have actually, well actually, you know what you could do? You could probably just use the end of, the end of the grease gun thingy without the hose on, like the gun on it, take the hose off and just push that on there and it would kind of through the hose, blow back the pressure that way. That makes sense. Yeah, pretty clever idea though to, you know, almost like an automatic track tensioning system there, right? That's pretty slick. I like the idea of that. It's pretty clever there how they rigged that out. Oh, what the heck is this now? Oh no, I thought that was maybe something to do with a locker. I don't think it is anyways. How the heck would you get that? What is that? Must be holding. Oh, it holds the pin in. I see. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something. That's neat too how they except they're holding water now. But instead of a hose wrap, fibery, meshy kind of stuff, they're using like a plastic tube. I guess that works, but now yeah, it's got water and stuff sitting down there, so I don't know if I kind of sort of like that too much, but yeah, so yeah, pretty good. Kids haven't played with it yet. They probably will by the end of today though when they get home from school, no doubt. And yeah, but this grease is weird. It's like goes hard. It's got like a skin on it. Their original grease stuff. That's weird. Or my stuff, it stays kind of gooey. It's actually my stuff I use there's actually meant for extreme pressure applications, as in stuff like this. So yeah, sweet. Okay, well, she sat here mostly all day, and well, all day. I haven't moved her at all, and it's slunk down some more. Huh, I didn't think something brand new would do that until it kind of gets, you know, worked in and used a little bit, and the valves got a little sloppy, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I I don't think it's going to hurt anything if it goes down more and it goes like towards the door. Got lots of room there. I'm going to leave her overnight too and see what happens. But anyways, I got something pretty awesome to show you in here. Holy, nobody has ever seen this before. Look, nobody has ever seen my table clean. And I mean clean, and like probably clean enough you could eat off it. Well, okay, there's exceptions. But anyways, yeah, sharpening all my blades and stuff. Pardon me, all summer here kind of made a bit of a mess on it, so. Oh, pardon me, I got her all kind of cleaned off and got a little bit of brake cleaner to it, and then cleaned her all off nice, and yeah, it's not too bad now. So, but anyways, I wanted to kind of maybe see if I could get this cylinder apart here today. I am a complete total noob when it comes to this. Oh, you're really gonna have to bear with me on this, because I got no idea. There's no instructions on this, how it comes apart. I got kind of a rough idea. And I've actually had this little ring off, and oh man, was it a nightmare to get back on. Probably because they have some special tool that expands it, and then twink, on she goes. Well, I had to kind of pinch her on and mush it around by hand, because now as it sits there, how do you expand that? You know, because there was probably a little 1/4 inch gap in this little ring, the little gap here. I mean, holy cow, it's a freaking nightmare. So that stays on. Let's get you on a little bit of a tripod here. Now, I think, from what I was sort of told, and what I gotta do next, it won't actually come out now. You have to push in, I think they called it the bladder, this piece here. So, of course, it's not going to push easy, of course. My box of tricks here. I really don't want to have to hit it with anything, but I think that is probably going to be the only way it's going to move at all. I've got a rubber mallet here. I'm going to just... Oh yeah, that's going in. Okay. Well, there's supposed to be an internal snap ring in here. I should kind of get you guys a little bit more better where you can see. Just bear with me for 1 second. Hopefully this is right. Okay, so we got her kind of smushed in a little bit more there. There's supposed to be another internal snap ring in there. I freaking hope there is after I get this all smushed in here and there's nothing. Because I did try. Wow, I hope there's another snap ring in there. I should be able to get it pulled out again with the piston. Now, I would have thought for sure I would have hit it by now. Okay, now I'm wondering if I got there's like a valley thing in there. Well, I'm gonna go a little bit more, I guess. Wow, that's sort of weird. Okay, what's going on here? I'm past the port here now. Maybe there's not another snap ring. Maybe that is the only thing that holds all that in there. See, I've got no experience with cylinders at all, so I have no idea. So if we pull this back out, you see that comes out, and then it feels like it hits something here. And you definitely feel it mushes on something there. Okay, what else can we try here? There's got to be a way to get this thing apart here. I got to get my box of tricks here and see if I can get in here maybe. Nope, doesn't like that one. Maybe that little pry bar guy here. I just want to try to get in behind a little bit, and maybe I just have to pull this thing right out. I don't know. Like, holy cow, I was down to here with the top thing. I couldn't see being a ring down that far. See, this thing can't be that big because the fluid has to get in and push this side. That definitely felt like it hits on something solid there. What else can we try here? Something a little skinnier maybe. Because maybe this thing just has to get pulled out. I have, like I say, I have no experience with hydraulic stuff like this. Oh boy, I don't know. Well, I'll maybe try pushing her back in again. Maybe try going a little further. It seemed to push pretty good. With very little effort too, which is good. See, there is another like channel thing in there. I don't understand. You'd think there'd be another locker ring there or something, but That's all smooth ore down in there, so what's going on, I don't know. I think that thing just has to get pulled out. Now, because now I'm down with the top of that thing like way down past this port again here, and I don't see nothing down there, as in a locker ring. Unless I'm totally missing something here. Try going a bit more, I guess. Okay, now I'm down to like here with it, so I'm like really deep now. That's about 6 inches in, so if it's not, I don't see nothing in there. Not like there's another ring. Boy, it definitely feels like it's hitting on something though. Well, it's not like it's got a, like you gotta turn it off. I don't think that threads in because it seemed to slide up and down fine. What else to try? It's a bit small for going in there. Yep. Holy cow, I don't know what's the deal with these things. See, I don't really know enough about them, right? That's not moving at all. Oh, that moved a bit. It's kind of hard on your tools though. There's another snap ring right there, is there, that's grabbing. There's that little groove in there. I don't see anything. So I'm a little There's like nothing to bite on here either to get any reefing on it. Well, that is weird. Now I'm going to try one thing here. I can find. Looks like they might work. Oh, they're a little big though. These are oil filter wrenches, actually. Pull it out a bit here. Turn you guys a little bit. Pretty sure that doesn't unspin. Wow, I don't know, I'm a little dumbfounded with this. Yeah, that's not working. Well, it almost feels like this thing has to come out more, but it doesn't feel like it wants to come out more. There's nothing, no room to get in there for putting like a puller or anything on it. What the heck's my other light here? My big light. I don't know, that's where this other ring was sitting, right onto that channel. So all that does is keep that thing from going in, which makes me think I gotta push it in to get it out. Doesn't make any sense to me. See, that feels like it hits something there. But what? What is it hitting? That is very strange. I don't really understand what it needs, and of course it doesn't tell you anywhere. It just tells you, disassemble cylinder. Well, yeah, but how? You guys don't make it extravagantly easy. What else to do for that? It's strange. See, that's hit the bottom. And that's hit the top. Huh. Well, I'm going to mess with it for a bit, and then, I don't know, we'll have to do some research, I guess. Okay, just doing a bit of reading here. He said he had pictures. I don't see any pictures, but this guy has a John Deere 4300, needs to rebuild the front end loader cylinders. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. All I need to know is how to remove the rod from the cylinder. I have attached a parts picture of, I don't see pictures here. It said attached thumbnails, but they're not working. Anyways, it says, looks like a snap ring, remove it. I guess he already did, which, snap ring on ours. Lock the cylinder in a vise and make sure the cylinder is empty of oil. In a vise, point the ports down with a way to catch any oil that's still in the cylinder. I don't have any oil in this, I'm sure, pretty much. This sounds kind of dangerous. Then, with a slide hammer-like action, pull the rod out quickly. You want a piston to hit the gland and knock it out of the housing. Sometimes they won't come out. This is when I'll point the rod in a direction so not to hurt anything. Then I have a 3/8 ball valve with an air chuck on one end and a number 6 JIC female on the other end. I attach it to the base end part of the cylinder and open her up, I guess with air. If that still doesn't work, it's time to chain the base of the cylinder housing to something unmovable, like a tree. and chain the rod to the drawbar and let her machine do the work. Oh, wow. The last resort never failed. Holy crap. So they want you to use the rod and the piston as like a ramming device to pull this gland thing out of here. Holy freaking crap. I kind of feel that's the way it's working. It feels like there's like another ring in there that needs to get compressed real fast, and then it'll probably pop right out. But man, I don't know. I'm gonna give her a shot here anyways. I'll maybe attach her in my vise here and then see if we can jack her out that way. Okay, I don't know if I got you in a good enough spot there, but oh, what's gonna happen here now, eh? Oh, I don't know about this. Holy frickin' crap. I don't know. I'm about pulling my whole entire bench over here. That doesn't seem right to me. Wow, hitting awful hard there. Well, that's not working. I'm not going any more than that. Wow. I'm just going to destroy my frickin' bench. That's all that's going to do. Holy crap. They don't make this very easy to get apart here, do they? I'm going to do some more reading, I think. Let's see, I should have read ahead a little bit more here. I don't know if this is what it needs, but it says, the next guy replies, says, here's what I learned when I had mine the same problem. In the seal kit, there's an orange plastic piece. In the end of the cylinder, there is a groove. There's a groove in this one. Now put the plastic piece in the groove. Make sure it's flush all around. Now you can do as Andy said, the guy above, give it a good yank. What is happening is part number 6 is expanding and catching the groove, stopping you from pulling out the rod. That makes me sense. Drove me crazy also. Sounds about right here. When you go to put the new seals on the piston, boil them in water for a while to soften them up. Then I wrapped a piece of thin aluminum flashing around the piston and clamped it with a hose clamp while they cooled, but this is probably unnecessary. I don't understand that, but anyways. So I just let me grab my kit here. I may not get into this today because I'm actually almost right out of time. Frickin' days. So in this jumble of stuff the guy gave me for rebuilding, there's a whole bunch of, you know, seals and stuff here, and a little orange ring. And I guess that's supposed to fit in that groove and let that other thing, because when you hammer this thing in, I guess that will compress that little ring. So when it slides past this thing, it stays compressed and it should come right out. Should. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to actually do any more of this today, though. I'll have to I'll just smash this in here so we see that little groove. And I think that's what that thing is coming and hitting against. Is that. Ooh. Stay, you rat. So let's see if I can get you guys to have a look at this too. I think that's what our issue is. So you can see, hang on, I can't see what you're seeing. You can see that groove in there, so I think, see how it's tapered? So when you push that in, it squishes out, but then it's going to hit there and bang! So we need to put that little plastic thing in there. That's fun. So here's the little plastic guy. Now it is also tapered, so you would have to put it this way. And I think I remember the guys were saying something about this thing. You gotta make sure you get that in the right spot there, or if you bend her over or fold it over or something, it's screwed and it's no good. I'm like, well, that's great for a guy that doesn't really know what he's doing on stuff like this anyways. Holy. Oh, why won't that fit in there right? Oh my goodness. There. Okay, let me double check this. I guess that lets the thing slide out past. I'll show you guys here too. You can see this little ring doughy in here now. Let's see, get the light in the right spot. So you can see how that kind of fills the gap up. Now, I'm just going to double check her all here. That should allow it to not flop down in that groove again. Just going to double check her to make sure she's all good. It's there, so if all goes well here now, hopefully this thing pulls right out of here. Oh boy, look at that! That worked good. It's amazing what you can do when you got the tools. Oh boy. Wow, there's a lot of crap on this thing and a frickin' huge mother of a nut. Now, that thing's really heavy. We'll have a look at that more in a second though. Right now I want to look down the cylinder here. Well, look at that. When you read stuff, it sure tells you lots. Well, to me, it doesn't look bad in there. But I don't know. So what was the thing that was stopping us here? That's where this ring goes. So that ring snaps onto there. So there's an O-ring there. Probably was this guy here, maybe. Yeah. And there's another little ring there. Another O-ring there. And this is your piston here. See, I think I'm having problems with this ring has gotten too thin. You can see the difference in them. Hang on. You can see the difference in them here. See, that one's kind of scory and this one's nice and smooth and clean. I think, and that's what's the problem. Interesting. Well, I'm going to let that drizzle for a bit. So what is happening with this is on this side of the piston in the cylinder, when I'm pressurizing it, it's pushing the fluid between the cylinder inside there in this main ring here and pushing it onto the other side. Now this gland nut is kind of pushed right up there too. These should actually separate here. So that's what I think it was doing. It was bypassing through the cylinder, through the piston here and stuff, and then onto this side. So they give you all this is a rebuild of a piston and everything here. So there's basically 3 things that it could be leaking past. 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty cool. Now, getting this feller off will not be fun. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, because that's probably on like 10,000 foot-pounds. I don't know. We'll figure that out another day though. But you gotta love the internet, eh? Works awesome, you know, for reading up some stuff like that. And we fingered her out, and away we went. So she worked good. Well, anyways, that's it for me today. I gotta get heading out. So everything's off. We're gonna leave this sitting up here and see what happens by morning. It might be down to the ground by morning. I don't know. Silly thing. But anyways, get the door closed here. Check my front door. And we're good to go. So, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. I got really a couple of busy days coming up here. Really busy days coming up here. Funeral both days, Thursday and Friday. And both days are supposed to be, well, Friday even worse, peeing down rain all friggin' day. so I'm not looking forward to that too much. Well, it happens, I guess. For cornflakes. Oh, for cornflakes, just get in the keyhole, you keyhole. There, okay. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Flying Friday this week. I haven't done nothing yet. Just been swamped this week, and then tomorrow's supposed to be crappy, and Friday's a definite write-off, and it's got to be up and ready for Friday anyway, so yeah. I might just do like a morning flight around here maybe tomorrow, if it's nice out, if it's not raining or something. It's nice right now, but I don't have time right now, so sorry. But anyways, we might have to go without a Flying Friday this week. I just didn't get out anywhere. Just been swamped. You know, Monday was a freaking zoo here. Tuesday wasn't too bad, but I was busy cleaning up graves and stuff, and, you know, wasted the day away doing that kind of stuff, so I didn't get out. And today was a write-off too. I had to dig another funeral, meeting with people. Oh man, people are trying to get a lot of stuff done before the winter hits, right? So, you know, happens. But we'll see what we can do. I don't know, figure something out. I like to maybe fly back further back to the lake there, but I don't know, I may not make her. So, but anyways, I'll let you know anyways, and we'll start rebuilding the cylinder, I guess. Hopefully the inside's okay. I don't know how you really tell. You know, clean it out and look if it's all scored. Oh, give her. Big truck. If she's all scored, then I don't know what to say, but the rings didn't look bad, but they look wore out. So yeah, but I mean, if the cylinder's no good too, and you put her back together, and yeah, then you're in real trouble. It'll just wreck it all again. So, but anyways, I'll try to maybe spray some stuff in there and have a look inside and see if it's any good. Can't really tell, you know, unless I maybe get a flashlight and start going down with it as I'm looking for scores and scratches or something. Maybe I'll do that. I got a pretty good flashlight in the house here I could do that with. So yeah, and then see if I can get that nut off. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I got a pretty good impact, but oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to hold that rod down with something somewhere, maybe put it back on the machine and use that as a prior thingy or something, you know, and then get a great big huge long bar of some sort. That should get her off, and untighten her that way, because those are probably tightened to like 800 foot-pounds. They're like wicked tight. So but anyways, yeah, that's it for today. Gotta get rocking. You guys have a good night, and thanks for watching again, and we'll catch you. I don't even know when. We'll catch you when we catch you.